guys? I'm DC and welcome to the Soap Sanctuary. All soap lovers are welcome. I'm gonna try to get through 4 soap reviews this weekend, starting off with Y&R, The Young and the Restless. This is my Young and the Restless week in review. One last chance, guys. Let's just get right into it. Let's not waste no time, right? This week was pretty much about 2 things. Chance coming back from the dead, and then ChanceCon being taken over by the highest bidder. So let's go into the first one, which is Chance coming back from the dead. You know, with Chance, guys, I feel like Chance is he's constantly choosing his mission over his family. Jason Morgan, anyone? And it gives me Jason Morgan vibes. You're always choosing the business over your family. And that's why I feel like Devon should have more of a solidified place in Dominic's life. I feel like Devon will be more present in Dominic's life. I almost said that Devon is actually a real chancellor, but technically it's Chance is a real chancellor because Catherine married into the family. I tend to forget that all the time. But I feel like, well, this is what I predict happening with this. I predict what's happening is that Devon is gonna call Chance's fatherhood into question, meaning like, you know, he's gonna wonder, are you really there for Dominic? Then it's gonna cause some friction between him and Abby. Then he's gonna try to secure parental rights of Dominic. And Amanda's gonna help him, and Amadi's gonna be their lawyer. Be on the lookout for that, guys. This is exactly what I see happening. And you know what? I think Devon deserves to be a father of Dominic. Chance is not gonna be, the sad thing is about this too, Chance is doing exactly what his father, Philip, did to him. Pretending to be dead all these years, and then just show up out of the blue. And then Philip's excuse was that he was gay, and he wanted anybody to know. That was the best you got, Y&R, really? I think it was like some mission thing, and then Philip was also gay, they wanted everybody to know, and that was the reason why. That was really crappy of a come back from the dead excuse, Y&R. No bueno. But I feel like Chance doing the same thing, but you did it for the sake of your mission, and it's sad knowing that you grew up without your father, so why would you want to do that to your son? And, you know, Devon is bonding with Dominic, so I feel like Devon should get that chance, honestly, to be a part of Dominic's life on a larger scale, because we all know Chance is not going to be there. He's not. He was still more concerned about the mission. He's still even more concerned about the mission. And that's the problem. I don't ever think it's good in a relationship when you put your work above your family. You know what I'm saying? Because and I get it, you're very passionate about what you do, but don't let it get to the point where your kids suffer. Because Chance's father, Philip, it seemed like he had the same qualities. It was all about him and what he wanted and his own fulfillment, that he let his own son suffer. And that's not cool. So that's why I feel like Devon would be more of a stable parent. So if there is a custody dispute, I'm here for it. Because Chance was willing to stay dead for as long as he needed to. What was that gonna be, years? Your son was gonna grow up without you? And then Devon would have ended up raising him. And it serves you right. So to me, I have no qualms against that. I want to talk about Jack Abbott. Seeing Jack this week help out Ashley, going to Spain, helping her out, and just the way Jack is with Phyllis. Jack has got to be the most genuine character of all of Soapland, honestly. Jack to me really deserves a good love storyline, and I do believe Phyllis is the love of his life. I don't believe Phyllis ever belonged with Nick. I believe that Sharon will always belong with Nick, regardless of who she's married to at the moment. But Jack deserves that. You know, and here's the thing with Jack and Victor. Their rivalry is so strong, but we all know Victor is more ruthless. Jack is a lot more softer, more genuine, and that's what I love about Jack. He's actually a good guy. Like if I was a character, like if I had to move to a place like Genoa City, I'd want someone like Jack Abbott, you know, having my back. Not so much Victor Newman. Victor Newman, he would throw you out like dust. I wouldn't work for someone like Victor Newman. It's too ruthless. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could do it. I want to talk about the takedown of ChanceCon that Adam put into motion. I understand that Billy never really forgave Adam for what happened, but I feel like in the sense that if I was Adam, I would be steering clear of Billy at all times. If I mowed down somebody's child, I would be steering clear of them all times. I'm not saying you have to be ashamed to put your head down for the rest of your life, but I think I would do everything not to get in your way and not to make your life even more worse. Because when Adam was just like, oh yeah, Billy's gonna crash and burn like he always does, you're part of that crashing and burning, sir. You're part of it. You're part of that crashing and burning. You're definitely part of that crashing and burning, sir. So I feel like looking at that, I don't think I would have taken that kind of approach that he did. I think I would have had a different approach with it. I feel like with Adam, and I get it, Billy's been coming after him for years. I get it. But honestly, if somebody did that to your child or your family member, can you guys understand where Billy's coming from? Because personally, I can't. This is what I would like to have done, because I understand when Jill Farron Phelps, when she wrote that whole Delia's death, because she was an EP at the time, when she put that in the storyline, she did that to fuel the next generation of the Abbotts versus the Newmans, you know? But my thing is, looking at it now, and she had a whole interview in the locker room with Alan Locker. You can check it out on his YouTube channel. But my whole thing is, I'm wondering how necessary was that to make a second generational feud? Was that necessary? Did we need that? And I'm gonna put out something crazy here that you guys might be looking at me crazy for, but what if Billy and Adam became friends? And hear me out. What if Adam's grief, his guilt, made him want to befriend Billy or always be there to cover up his messes as time went on, instead of trying to take him down? Like, meaning like, and I know that's a weird way to enter a friendship, is because of guilt, but what if that was the case? What if it was because of guilt that he and Billy somehow just became friends, and he was always trying to cover for Billy, and it was because of the grief he had because of Delia, and Billy at some point in time forgave him? Because I think I could work with that. I honestly think on some level I could actually work with that if that was the case. I could. I think on some level I really could work with that, honestly. And it would be very soapy too. It would be good scenes. You know what I mean? It would really be some good, powerful scenes, because I don't need a vendetta between those two. It's getting old. It's getting stale, honestly. I want to talk about Lily and Jill. Lily needs to take Jill's advice and secure the bag, which is Chancellor Industries. She needs to secure that CEO seat, because Jill knows what time it is. Jill loves her son Billy, but she knows what time it is. She knows that Lily will never be loved by Billy like the way she wants to be loved. Victoria will always come first. Lily will always be a seat warmer. That's all Lily is right now. Let's be real. The only person, this is why I miss Chance. I don't know what happened with the actor or why he's not on the show anymore. I don't know. But Chance was not Chance, I'm sorry, Kane. Kane was a liar. Kane was a liar. He did a lot of crazy things, but he really genuinely loved Lily, and I honestly really believe that. And after her marriage with Daniel imploded, I really feel like her and Kane were finally getting off to a better place. And I just don't feel like Billy is that guy. He's never really gonna truly love her. And it's sad, because I really want that for Lily. So I feel like Lily needs to go ahead and take this seat. Because I feel like if the roles were reversed, Billy would take it in a heartbeat. Billy would definitely take it in a heartbeat. Billy is a very selfish person. And I don't want Lily to come out at the bottom of this. Because he has children with Victoria. When you have children with someone, it's very hard to untie that knot. What I mean by that, untie that knot, we have the person. Obviously, you're going to always have to co-parent because of the kids, but it's very tough. And Lily doesn't have no kids. She doesn't have no avid kids with Billy. So that's going to be tough to secure her place in his life. And Victoria always come first for so many reasons. Which is weird, because I want to say that that's how it was with Chloe, but he didn't really deal with Chloe like that. Which I'm happy when they did the episode where Adam was reflecting on Delia's death, they finally told Chloe's point of view, because we never heard Chloe's point of view. It was always about Billy, and she was his mother. Chloe became like a sideline character, which I didn't think was cool. So I'm glad they finally gave Chloe a point of view. But with Lily, she needs to secure the bag and get out of there. That's what she needs to do. She really needs to secure the bag and get out of there. Get that Chancellor Industry seat. And I already know this is gonna cause friction between her and Billy, and she's gonna see who Billy really is. She's gonna see it. She's gonna see it. But speaking of which, how come Lily is not like CEO of like Hamilton Winners? Whatever happened to Hamilton Winners? You guys remember that? Whatever happened to that business? Does it have like cobwebs all over it? And Devon hasn't done anything. What happened to Hamilton Winners? I always wonder what happened with that. I really do love how Amanda and Amani are starting this new law firm. I love this. This is something totally different on Y&R. But I hope this is not like gonna be like Hamilton Winners, where it's talked about for like 6 months and then we don't see it no more ever since. Which I don't know if that was because of what happened with Kristoff and John, his death, and then they put that on hold. I don't know. But I hope this is not just like one of those things, because they don't know how to write for the characters that look like me on this show. It's been a minute. It's been a good minute. It's been a good minute since they've written really well for these characters. So we're gonna have to see what happens. The new Noah. I want to talk about the new Noah. With the new Noah, Noah has been recasted so many times. It's so hard to take this character seriously anymore. I feel like they were always beefing Noah up to be like this grand character that is a child of a super couple like Michael Corinthos. But it just didn't work out that same way. And I understand it's the actors and stuff like that behind the scenes, obviously, that played a part into this. But I hope this mysterious girlfriend storyline is not a letdown, because they've tried so many different storylines with Noah, and it just hasn't been working for me. It just hasn't been working. This new actor, I want to give him a chance. Everybody has to eat. I want to give him a chance. But it's just like kind of like with the character called Chance. He's been recasted so many times. It's like, I don't have to take this seriously. And it's not like each actor has brought anything to the role that's made me remember them at the same time too. You know what I mean? So that's something to keep in mind. But I'm open to seeing where they're gonna take this character of Noah, and I hope it's in a good direction. Because they just haven't written for him well, honestly. I'm really concerned about the storyline they got with Noah. The actor seems good, but I don't know. Even with Chance, the actor now they have with Chance seems pretty good, but I just wonder, where's this? Is he gonna be here 6 months from now? That's my thing. Will he be here 6 months from now? Like, it's kind of like with Kyle Abbott. They recast him so many times, time and time again, till the most recent one. I think his name was Michael something. Like, that's my Kyle, because he solidified his spot in that role. And I don't want them to recast it again. I think that's why they didn't even touch that, and they decided not to. But I hope they give Noah a really good storyline this time around, because he really hasn't had that, honestly. But guys, I think I've covered just about everything when it comes to this, to YNR. I think I've covered everything. I had to redo this video over, guys, actually, because my Bluetooth headphones were attached and they're in the other room. And I was like, oh God, really? Like, I hate when that happens. But I think I've covered everything in my Young the Restless review, One Last Chance. But guys, what do you think? What do you think about the new Noah? Like, what do you think about him? Do you have high hopes? Are you kind of over it? How do you guys feel about that? And then, what do you think about the new Chance? Because I know everyone's been buzzing about this new Chance, but what do you guys think about it? And what do you think about Adam taking down Billy? Because I don't have a problem with that. I have a real problem with that. You killed this man's daughter. You need to leave him alone. I don't care if he's coming after you every day of your life, every second. I don't care if he's coming at you at the dinner table. Leave this man alone. You killed his daughter. Leave him alone. Oh, I'm going to take down Billy. You've already taken him down, so I would just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave it alone. If you really have changed, Adam, leave it alone. Yeah, Billy's gonna crash and implode as always. You're part of that crashing and burning, my friend. You're part of that. You're part of that. You're part of the reason why. But anyways, guys, that's my Young and the Restless review, and this has been Soap Sanctuary. This has been Soap Sanctuary. Thanks for tuning in.